It's Edward Roski, and I'm asking good questions. So, why did Apple, the richest company on earth, decide to rent its AI instead of building it? Well, Apple announced a rebuilt Siri at its developer conference, and the smartest part of it, the heavy reasoning, runs on a Google Gemini model. Let's think about this for a second. Apple's going to pay Google about $1 billion a year for the privilege of running their model for the AI part. This is a company with roughly 170 billion in cash. They could buy an AI lab outright and still have enough money left over to probably buy a second one. But instead, they rented the brain from the company whose phones are the number one competitor of theirs. Wall Street loved it, because of course they did. Apple shares climbed on the news, so did Google's. Everybody won, which is usually the moment I get suspicious. Always pause if someone talks about a win-win. Only free lunch I've ever been offered turned out to be a timeshare pitch. So either Apple blinked on AI or Apple is playing a different game than everyone that's out there training models. Apple does buy important parts from other people. It buys its screens from Samsung, it buys its connectivity portions, its modems from Qualcomm. It doesn't feel a need to invent its own glass. It just owns the thing that all those parts plug into. With Siri, Apple went and decided that the AI model is one more part in that bin, the same as all the sensors and the glass and the case. And what Apple gets to keep is the customer, the overall device, and then the context. That's the interesting stuff. It's who you are, what you asked yesterday, which app you're in, because context is the one piece that you can't buy off of a competitor. Well, all these labs are out spending tens of billions, hundreds of billions of dollars to train frontier models. They're betting that the model is the prize. Apple is at least claiming that they looked at that bet and they called the prize a component, and that component margins compress over time, eventually to zero. So Apple skipped the AI race and basically figured out a way to set a toll booth up on the racetrack. If the smartest model on the planet is now a part you buy by the pound, who actually is getting rich? Is it the company that builds it or the company that owns the customer? If you found this quick and helpful, please subscribe. But until next time, keep asking good questions.